Greenland, where the sun never sets during summer and never rises during the winter, is an Arctic nation located between Iceland and the eastern part of Canada. When you see Greenland in this world map, it looks much bigger. In fact, Greenland and Africa look almost same size. But in reality, Greenland is much smaller. Africa is 14 times larger than Greenland. This is due to something called the Mercator projection, where putting a 3D planet on a two-dimensional world map was a challenge for early cartographers. Since 1721, Denmark has held colonies in Greenland, and the country became part of Denmark in 1953. Later, in 1979, Denmark granted home rule to Greenland, and in 2009, expanded self-rule was inaugurated, transferring yet more decision-making power and more responsibilities to the Greenlandic government. Under the new structure, gradually Greenland can assume more and more responsibilities from Denmark when it is ready for it. Greenland boasts one of the largest ice sheets in the world, second only to Antarctica. More than 1.8 million square kilometers, almost 80% of land covered by thick ice sheet. Then why is it called Greenland? The name is said to have been given by Erik the Red, who settled there in the year of 900 after being exiled from Iceland for murder. Some say he gave that name as a kind of medieval marketing, hoping to get more settlers to join him. Others believe temperatures were higher and land greener at that time, leading many people to join him. The 20% of the land which are mostly in coastal side are not covered by the ice, and these portions of land live up to the country's name, Greenland. %88 of Greenland's population is Inuit, and the remaining 12% is from European descent, mainly Danish. The majority of the population in Greenland speaks both Greenlandic and Danish. Today, the young generation learns both languages as well as English in school. The Greenlandic language is an interesting language with a long history. You know the word kayak and igloo? These are Greenlandic words that have been adopted directly by other languages. Fishing, particularly for prawns and Greenlandic halibut, is the most important industry. It constitutes most of the export dollars earned, and it is also essential for the way of life in Greenland. The large amount of gemstones like ruby and sapphire are found in this country. Mining is another expanding industry. Greenland tourism industry is also growing. The capital and the largest city in Greenland is Nuuk, with a population of approximately 17,000 people, which is almost 1/4 of Greenland's population. It's home to the University of Greenland, an art museum, sports stadium, cultural center, and the National Library of Greenland. Pretty colorful houses can also be found here, and there are few hotels for visitors to stay in. The roads exist only within the towns, but they end at the outskirts. There are no roads or railway stations that connect settlements or towns to one another. All travel between towns is done by plane, boat, helicopter, snowmobile, or dog sled. There are less than 3,000 cars are owned in the entire country of Greenland, but due to lack of roads to connect other cities, the majority of these cars are located in the capital Nuuk. The most popular form of own transportation is a boat. All Greenlandic towns are picturesque, their location chosen in deep fjords surrounded by high mountains, factors which have always protect them from the freezing winds and harsh conditions. There are quite a few airports in Greenland, and to get there you need to catch a flight from Denmark or Iceland. For now, there is no other country has any direct flight to Greenland other than Denmark and Iceland. Greenland has 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. One is the Ilulissat Ice Fjord on the west coast, where you will find Sermekkujalik, one of the most active glaciers in the world and also the most visited glacier in Greenland. Second one is Kujata. It's a subarctic farming landscape which highlights the cultural histories of the Norse and Inuit hunters and farmers who developed the area. And the third one is Asivisutunnipissat. It is an Inuit hunting ground located inside the Arctic Circle. During the summer months, in the southern part of the island, you may find that temperatures rise to 20 degrees Celsius or higher, the perfect weather for sightseeing and enjoying the outdoors. Greenland also offers a wonderful landscape full of naturally occurring hot springs. On the island of Unatok, you will find springs that are warm enough to take bath. Every year, the sun does not set from May 25th to July 25th, and it stays visible throughout the entire day and night. The midnight sun, as it is called, is a pretty cool natural phenomenon that everyone needs to experience at least once in their lifetime. June 21st, the longest day of the year, and people celebrate national holiday in Greenland. You will find locals out basking in the sun or enjoying a barbecue out in nature. If you are in Greenland on this date, you can expect lots of flags, food, entertainment, and people dressed in national costume. Though winters in Greenland may be long and dark, they do provide the opportunity to see the amazing northern lights in all its glory. From September to mid-April, you can see the lights on just about any night the sky is clear. And since there's little pollution here, the colors are extremely vivid. Southern Greenland, along with Iceland, is considered prime spot for northern lights viewing. Greenland is indeed one of the most fascinating and enigmatic destination on earth. That's it from my side. I hope I could give you some good information on this video. Our world is amazing and I will continue to explore and share with you. Thank you.